good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel. Draw me in, make me feel. But you look so good and I know what you're offering. Phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Yeah, my phone's lighting up, but I'm just gonna let it ring. Is it the liquor in my system? My desires are so real. Got me caught up in this rhythm. Draw me in, make me feel. Make me feel. Just like we're ready. Like you like that. You never ask.
Good morning all. Yes sir, happy Monday to everyone. Hope everyone is well, hope everyone is good. Let's get it. Yes sir, good morning. Hope everyone is well in YouTube chat, Zoom chat, everyone. Hope you had a good weekend. Man, gold is crashing, bro. This is nuts, huh? Have you guys measured the candles? It's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I've never seen this in my trading journey. I mean, it's crazy. I really hope you guys are calculating, you know. It's crazy, man. I mean, you're getting 1,000 pips like it's nothing, huh? It's insane, huh? Like, this 5-minute setup close below here, 1,200 pip move. You know, 1,200 pip move. It's crazy. This pullback right now, 600 pips. You know, 1,000 pips one after one. Yeah, it is. The problem is it has an opposite side. You know, like it's super easy to make money in this market, but it also works the opposite way. Because if you like just get FOMO and sell the lows here and decide to put stop loss like above the range, like you're putting with a one lot, that's 5k, you know, like you're putting 5k risk on this, 5k risk, and then if it goes wrong you lose 5k, you know, and then maybe you double down again and then you try to run a tight stop loss. Look at this, right? I want to show you how nasty this could be, right? And this is how people get messed up in this. Like, it's easy to make money, but yeah, easier to lose it. That's what Ahmed said, is right. But check this out. Imagine you sell the lows here. You're looking for a 1,000 pip move. You put your stop loss above these highs here to be safe. You get stopped out here, you lose 5k. Then guess what do? You go and you enter here for the setup 2 to continue down. Or even better, you wait for change of structure and then you put stop loss above here. Boom, liquidity grab. You lose 10k like that with a one lot, huh? With a one lot. With $7 commission. You lose 10k. You know, like to lose 10k in other market conditions hard, huh? With a one lot. It's very hard to lose 10k in other market conditions, you know. And then you get, you know, your account is gone or you're down so much that you miss this entry. And this is the entry, man. This is the entry that ends up giving you a freaking $24,000 position. It's like nuts. It's nuts. So you have to be very careful. Make sure you're taking proper setups, manage risk, and you make money like this. Otherwise, it's just, you know, a load of show, to be honest. So be careful, huh? Be careful. This is not the time to blow your account. This is the time to try and maximize it, right? Try to maximize it. So let's see what the hell is going on. I wonder if anyone on Reddit has told us anything about gold. I mean, I'm surprised. Let's see if Reddit is talking about gold, because these guys are not, I mean, who they should be talking about gold. Let's see if some, you know, there's always some case of some guy who's been made a millionaire in these type of scenarios. It happens in crypto, right? Crypto blows up and then you get the stories of the guy who just took a short at the highs and now he's a millionaire, you know? Got these NQ cells. Anyone catch this? No, I didn't. When was that? Oh, here we go. Oof. Gold hit 5,500 and wiped my account. Now I owe money. Bro was shorting gold. Now he must be crying. You know how bad he feels right now? That sucks, huh? Imagine. He shorted. Man, look at gold now. Back at 4,400, man. $1,000 less. He was short from 5,100. So he would have been in profit, man. So gold all-time high this morning. Let's see what happened to this guy, man. Shit. Gold hit new all-time high, up 15% in a week after FOMC. I figured the rate hold was already priced in and it wouldn't move the needle much. I was sitting on a short from 5,100, so he went into it with some technical analysis. But remember, trend is your friend until the end. And I didn't touch it before heading to work. Man, you need to be locked in, right? Bad call. Gold went absolutely parabolic, surging near to 5,600. Charts went vertical. Spreads blew out. He's writing this with pain, guys. Trust me. That's why he's putting such detail in right now. That's why he's putting such detail. Surging. Look at the vocabulary. Vertical. Spreads blew out. He's writing with pain. Trust me. And fills were absolutely garbage. Absolute pain, he's writing. This wasn't a slow bleed. I'm still trying to process what happened and my account is nuked. Man, his vocabulary here is amazing. Not, he said my account is blown. Nuked means that it's completely obliterated. There is radioactive matter in his account still. It's non-touchable. Like, it can't even be redeposited because it's nuked. Probably gonna get banned on YouTube for saying this. But anyways, everything happened so fast. Losses were way outside any risk plan I had. Honestly, the absolute worst case scenario was blowing my account to zero. Turns out I was wrong. Oh, really? The broker I'm using apparently has no negative balance protection. And I didn't just lose my principal. Wow, this is a shame. I actually owe them money now, out of my own pocket. The part hits harder than the loss itself. I knew slippage was a risk, but I never thought ending up owing money over a trade. Has anyone dealt with this? Do I actually have to pay? Or can I fight execution prices? I feel sick. It's actually very sad, huh? It's a very bad position to be in. I have felt sick before from the markets. You have this gutted feeling. You know, it is definitely, I think the last time I felt sick from the market was when I was left a buy limit order on Bitcoin many years ago, and it triggered my buy limit and I didn't know. I opened that account and I was down 6k. In the big scheme of things, nothing too bad, but you know, you feel a little bit sick after an event like that. So brokers will do that. If you get slipped your account will go negative balance. Now, I shouldn't be saying this, but technically, you do not have to pay it back if you change broker. But if you were ever to deposit more money on that broker, they're going to take it from your negative balance. Right? They can't really enforce that. They can't enforce a negative balance. So hopefully, you deserved it, man. This guy's an asshole, bro. This guy's probably coming from YouTube chat. So you didn't have a stop loss? Yeah, he made a mistake. Like, it sucks. But no one's speaking about you're an idiot. Thanks. Who trades gold during FOMC? Yeah, I mean, it is stupid what he did. But, you know, you have to actually help him in this situation because it's happened, right? He knows he's an idiot. You know, he says here many times. So, yeah. So, yeah, if that ever happens, you kind of have to just change broker. Anyways, let's see what's happening with gold here. With the subject of gold. We will not end up in his situation because we will execute proper risk management and we will trade setups, okay? This market, it is making random people money, but there's also a very dark side to this type of market condition, guys, which is the people who lose money. Do not fall into that category. Do not fall into this category. You know? So, yeah. The last trade I need to pass my top step blew me out, so let's try again. What happened? How did you blow out in one trade? Is there even proper risk management with gold? Yes, but you need to have an account size that can handle it right now. Like 0.01 lots, for example. On 1,000 pips is what? $100? Something like that. The ranges are so massive, I'm just stepping back here. Don't be scared about the ranges. It is a calculation issue. It is not anything to do with you're going to lose more money. You have control of lot size. If you're on a funded account, anything 25k and above, even I think they only do like 10k, even a 10k funded account, you can trade gold in these conditions. You can risk $100 easily, 1%. If you're on a personal account and you're normally risking $3-4, it's going to be difficult, huh? It's going to be difficult because a 0.01 lot is giving maybe 50 pip stop loss, a $50 stop loss. So, you know, on positions here, I'm going to be under a 1 lot, which is insane, huh? To be under a 1 lot, you know? You know? So anyways, let's have a look. First 15-minute candle closure after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, man. 8. CR8 we have here, not CR7, CR8. Man, tap the 400 level. Below this 400 level, we have free fall area. Huh? It's a real free fall area below this level. Look at this. Just a massive free fall. Did anyone in the exclusives take this gap fill buy I told you guys about in the webinar? This was beautiful. Buy limit at the gap fill. Get 1,000 pips out of that easy. Anyone take that? This one was easy. No, where's that one? It's shown different on this broker here. Why have we filled it here? Shouldn't be filled here. Oh, this one down here. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong. This one here. Literally buy limit here at the gap. Stop loss below the range. Like this. This one was nice. Look at that. Same trade I took, guys, to make that 10k trade, right? This is the same trade to make that 10k. This happened even easier. Gave you a 1,800 pips, man. With a 1 lot, 6k, 5k risk, $18,000. No drawdown. Very powerful. I'm going to be posting a video today, guys, about that breakdown. So you guys can catch these type of gap entries for you guys on YouTube, okay? So make sure you check my channel around 6:30 Dubai time. There's going to be a video launching about the whole breakdown of that trade. Because look, it happens time and time again. I actually wish I recorded now to show another example, but I've already edited. So, man, what I want to do now is I just want to wait for this retracement here and try to sell lower. We did tap 400 as a massive level. I don't, like, a bounce is supposed to happen, man. A bounce is supposed to happen soon. Problem is that we're not seeing signs of that. It could very well happen in London, right? Could very well happen in London. This is a, last time we had a rejection candle like this, we ended up filling it though. Last time we had a rejection candle like this, we popped up a little, filled it. So, man, I'm not really switching to bullish just yet, but there is a chance for counter trend, and I feel like we could play counter trend probably back above these fives here. You know, for if we get structure here, we can play a little bit of counter trend. Let's go see if there's some 4-hour levels. Ooh, this is an interesting level. This should be a guarded level here. Big liquidity zone here. We need to mark this level here, because this is going to be a problem. But these are really far away. Like, these are really far away. Like, even if we break out of here, 190 pips. This is nuts, man. 190 pips above the... It looks like a 10 pip range, man. You know? Looks like a 10 pip range. So, if we get changes of structure, we can look for sells. I don't want to repeat this situation. You see, this situation sucks. This sucks, huh? Like, same type of scenario. We reject up. We close back in the range as well on a 5-minute. Thing freaking does a liquidity grab, huh? So, when the 15 closes bearish, it was fine. So, although we're moving super fast today, I feel like we need to wait for 15. Because when I zoom out like this, and I look at the 15-minute time frame, it is actually extremely clean. It is a very clean time frame on setup number 2, right? If you don't know setup number 2, visit my YouTube channel and start studying. Okay, so I hope we all see that, right? How clean the 15 is. There's no random liquidity grabs, nothing nasty. 5 is nasty. 1 minute is going to be nightmare. Absolute nightmare. Okay, so 1 minute we can only use for continuation trades like this. Continuation. No pullbacks on 1 minute. So let's see how the 15-minute forms. We have the range, right? Just now, while we were yapping, we've built a 800 pip range. Okay, 800 pip range has been built. Now let's see how we end up forming in that range. We need to go ahead and mark 500 here as well. Can you believe we just ran from 400 to 500 like that? That's just crazy, man. This is like trading Bitcoin again. All right, let's see this, man. Set it to against bias on 1 minute. Ooh, just be careful with those 1 minute right now. They're very tricky, huh? We just discussed that. You're better off catching a bigger position on a 15-minute. This possible though, it's possible. All right, so let's see what happened to DAX in this mess. Weekly time frame here closing bearish, very strong bearish at that. 4-hour daily, sorry, trying to get back below 4 hours, should have closed bearish. Yeah, that's a great 4-hour close, but we're at full 4-hour support here. We have one here, clone this, we have one more here. So we're respecting this support, these two supports. You can see we closed above this one, and we're respecting that support. 1 hour time frame is trying to bounce off that. Not going to be any counter trend option till we get back above this 15. It's not really the most important daily support, but we'll still keep it on. Now sells tough, huh? That's quite tough sells in here. Quite so. I would like to see some more price action. Get out this range and see, because if we're coming up here respecting, we can look for sells. I want to see some more price action. NASDAQ, I want to have a quick look at NASDAQ here. Been moving down nicely on NASDAQ as well. Daily time frame coming very close to the daily support. About to tap into these higher low formations where we've seen higher lows be put in. This is very important zone we're actually at right now, because we have not tested a daily support for a long time. You can see here we didn't test this one. Now we're coming very close to test this one. 4 hour is in a demand zone at the moment here, so we could definitely see a bounce from this zone here. So we might be able to counter bias today with daily bearish, 4 hour bearish. Could be possible counter bias today, relying on this demand zone. But see, the problem with the demand zone on a 4 hour is this is the zone, huh? The zone is this, so we could definitely dip into it and it wouldn't be a problem. We are reacting off zone A, which is top of the zone at the moment. Seeing some buyers trying to take a bit of control, but this could also be a bounce, huh? Let's see if we can have some mid 5 minute. I mean, we're breaking. 1 hour has no structure break. We put this 1 hour here like this. Bottom wick's a bit sketchy. Get some ranges. I don't like this no bottom wick. Futures has a bottom wick. Let's see. No bottom wick on futures as well. That's not the best sign here. Yeah, so let's see what happens here. I need to see structure above here with no bottom wick. Only way I enter. Because we don't have any 5 minute structure. It's been boom, 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 5 minute. I need to see pullback, then get above, then we take buys. If not, this is most likely potentially going to be a pullback for us to take a lower high sell. So let's see how that forms. Overall, that is the analysis for today. Gold is down 7% on the day. Crazy. So let's see what ends up happening here. We're having a bit of a bounce here pre-London. As we come into pre-London here, seeing a bit of a bounce. Let's see how this forms, how we react here on this 5. Can we start to take sells or what's going to happen? We have the plan. We just need to wait for the setup 4 minutes for this 5 minute candle to close. We get another, 15. Get another 15 bearish. Looking quite good here. Can look to execute based off that. So let's see what happens today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the analysis. Everything is clear. And yeah, let's get it. Leave a like on the stream. You know the drill. 280 of us in here. Get the likes up to 100. I would appreciate it. And yeah, let's get the day started. Bro, did you see our bro Orange Juice dude bought gold at 55.96, bro? Finally bought. What is OJ doing well? I have orange. Oh shit! Shit! No, my man. Oh, it's a relax. Only a 15-minute time frame. But what happened here? I got a bit excited, man. I thought orange juice has crashed again. We're gonna buy the dip, but it's a 15-minute time frame. We need to relax. All right. Some profit taking. I think man sold his position, man. Took a buy and said, fuck everybody. I'm done. Orange juice. I mean, look at the liquidity. This has to be a liquidity feed issue. Let's go check here on Vantage. Restart. Why do you need to update? Okay, let's update MT5 first. Oh man, now old screen gone blank. Let me check. Quickly update, man. I need to see. I need to see how. Maybe it's a data feed issue. We need to see. Okay, there we go. Now we're back in business. Orange juice, chart window, template. Harry, it's not a data feed issue actually. Look at this. Orange juice. Some great spreads on orange juice, huh? Not too bad. Let's go send it. MT5 won't start after update. Then your MT5 is an ICT trader, so you have to tell him to switch to price action. Once your MT trader switches to price action, maybe he will be able to start trading. But before that, he's struggling at the moment. So this would be the best solution. Good day, good start of the month, people. Hello, good morning, brother. Look at orange juice, man. Hopefully this thing dumps so we can buy orange juice. I'm actually gonna buy orange juice, guys. You think I'm playing? I'm not playing. I am not playing. If this thing dumps, I'm buying. I am buying orange juice. How was January for you guys? I mean, for me, great month, man. For those who don't know what the fuck is orange juice, it's orange juice. It's actually what is orange juice. Like, it is orange juice. Like buying orange juice futures. Like, we are buying people trading actual orange juice. What's orange juice, Harry? Bro, it's actually orange juice. Orange juice futures. Where's the Dutch? He came here, train with me in Dubai, and then that's it. He said game over. What are we trading on today? We'll see. Maybe gold, maybe NAS. We'll see how it forms today. Gold is pretty crazy. Could be fun to trade. We know what we're doing. Well, I know what I'm doing. I know how to manage risk, so I'm not too scared about gold. Morning, Harry. Do you think the gold hub collapse in China has an impact on gold? You know, there's all sorts of rumors gonna come out why gold is crashing. Everyone is going to blame it, but at the end of the day, we don't know which one exactly. Of course it can make an impact, man, of course. How much? We don't know the percentage, huh? It's hard to say. But of course it could, right? Something to explain. What about GJ? You don't trade it anymore? Nah, man, I'm loving indices and commodities. Forex pairs are just sleeping, man. Forex pairs are just sleeping. I mean, look at this. Look at this price action, man. What are you going to... This is a 15-minute, man. This is a 15-minute. Do you know what this looks like? This looks like... I don't know what this looks like, man. I don't know. Nothing came to my head. But I mean, what are you going to do here, man? It's an absolute dog water, man. Not even barcode. This looks like a synthetic indice or something. A worm? Caterpillar or something we have. Look at USD JPY, a lot nicer. If you trade Euro USD, it's moving nicely. GBP USD, not as good as Euro USD. But USD JPY, Euro USD moving nicely. You probably find some other pairs that are moving nice, man. It's not only, it's just by GJ itself, right? Beautiful retest to this 5 now. 12 minutes for this 15. Let's see. I'm only 1.2% gain in January. Yeah, this January was great for me. My biggest trade in January this time. But, you know, it comes in confluence with the gold we've been having. Let's see if... because we still have a lot of volume in gold. I know it sounds cocky, but can I hit another 10K on gold this month? I feel it, man. I feel it, you know? Especially with the confidence I have, because to hit 10K, I have 10K profits to spend. So, I feel like if I just lock in, find something that is really high probability, I might be able to do it. You know, that would be great. Maybe we push bigger, right? Why am I stopping myself 10K? Maybe I can even hit a 20K trade. Anything's possible, man. As long as we have a plan, execute on the plan. So that's what I'm gonna lock in on. Gonna lock in and see if I can find an opportunity. Like, it's like this literally the same trade I took. If I just was up and I took the same gap fill trade here, I would have done it again. I would have made 18K this time, huh? Yeah, 18K. But I wouldn't have closed perfectly at the peak. I would have closed maybe somewhere here once it broke structure. So probably another 10k. You know, at one point in my journey, guys, 10k was never an option. Like, it was something that I was not thinking about because I couldn't even make $100. Then from 100 I had to work to 1,000, 1,000 to 2,000, 2,000 to 5. I jumped from 5 to 10, yeah, but that's how it works. When things multiply, they get bigger faster. So really, it's you know, that's why you have to keep setting the bar higher, because now 10k is a sort of standard, right? Maybe we could push to 15. It's a possibility, right? We never know, right? If I'm happy, if I have the balls next trade to risk 4k, I don't think it's a problem. 4k risk on the next trade is not a problem. Now I can leverage all my accounts, right? I have funding accounts. If I put them all together, all on the same trade, I could maybe make, there's a chance I could make a 80k trade. You know, 80 to 100k trade is even possible. Like, that's the bar you can have in this game. But don't get lost trying to chase that. If it happens, it happens. But it shows you the possibility, you know? Like, don't be worried, guys, if you're risking $5, $10 right now. You're not losing out on skill. After skill, it's a game of risk. And part of risking is a skill, because you need to know how to risk big, you know? Raja Banks made $1 million. Yes, he called the top. He called the top. You should go and ask Raja Banks how he made $1 million. He can teach you to make $1 million as well. If we get it set up 2 here, and if it comes down here, that's 11k trade. If we get this stop loss 3.6k, maybe live, we do a 10k trade live. Possible. I'll risk it all on my XFA. Let's get it, Harry. I mean, it could be worth it, huh? I just wish they had a bit more drawdown limit. That's the problem, to send it, you know? Like, you could full send an XFA with 1 lot, but the problem is you can only manage like a 200 pip stop loss. Trading silver futures this month, I don't think my futures account can handle it, man. Even on a micro, I have to risk like a whole drawdown limit. On a micro, 1 micro, I'm risking full drawdown limit. I could trade it on CFD brokers. But, you know, guys, online, you're gonna see these guys hit big wins. Don't believe all of it, huh? They're just using this market opportunity to promote, because a real trader is a trader is able to be consistent. Imagine any sport. What is the number one thing that everyone wants in a sport of a very good player. They don't want them to have a moment. They want them to have consistency. Football, soccer, whatever you call it, basketball, the guys who can stay consistent peak performance are the best players, right? Race car driving. These F1 drivers can 90 laps consistency. Lap after lap after lap. Why? Because they're using every inch of the track consistently. They're not asking, okay, maybe in 90 laps, this guy can do 5 laps that beat everyone. No, he's gonna get wrecked by the guys. So remember, if it works in all aspects of life, any individual sport where it's you versus you or you versus an enemy, which is what trading is. We are against the market and then it's us versus us, right? If every single other asset, not asset, sorry, I'm speaking like a trader. My brain is cooked from trading, guys. But if every single other sport, I don't know the word, item, whatever, you know, has that same concept, why won't it apply to trading? Right? Consistency matters. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't have big moments, right? Yeah, pursuit is a good word, right? That can't mean you have big moments. I had a big moment for me last month. For me, I'm saying for me, because for others, you have some guy online showing you making 10 million, you know, as if that's normal. You know, for me, have a big moment, but we still stay in consistency. If someone online is only showing you big moments, where is the consistency? Because if it was that easy to have big moments all the time, always hitting max, always hitting 5 figures, it doesn't make sense to me as to what is going on. Especially people who are funded as well, huh? Because people who are funded, you can just keep recycling accounts and promote the big ones that hit, yeah? So that's why a lot of guys got caught, huh? A lot of guys got caught. They have big gains on funded accounts, but they've taken 200. You see? But there's a lot of people who are legit and they trade funded accounts, which is amazing, benefits them amazing. You can make serious, amazing money with funded accounts with the money invested. But don't feel like you're behind, huh? I hate in these market conditions. I remember when this used to happen on gold back when, what was it? With Russia, Ukraine. Even before that, there was a time. I forget, man. There's so many events that go on. But I remember just looking, you open social media and it's just cooked, man. I felt like I'm nobody, man. I felt like I'm so bad. I felt like I'm so bad. Because everyone seems to be able to make it easy. And I used to sit there and I used to, you know, I used to sit there and think to myself, man, how come everyone just getting these big hits, man? Where's mine? But those same people, I don't see them today. I don't see them. Where are they? So don't feel like you're behind, guys. You guys are doing really well. You guys are doing really well. Hey, I'm new. How long have you been trading for? How long do it take you to become profitable? It's taken me 2 years to become profitable. I've been trading. It's my 6th year now. 6 years. How long have you been trading for? Get braids. The problem is it fucks your hair because it really pulls on your hair heavily, huh? I went to the toilet. Did you miss his speech about IG trading gurus? Yes. You can rewind though. We're on YouTube. Harry, how realistic is people being profitable in just 3 to 4 months? Wow. Man, I don't think you can. It depends on your experience. Profitability is possible, but experience depends on experience. Because, you know, it will take you that time to comprehend the concepts. Look at this. We have this 5-minute structure forming here. If we can come back below this 5-minute structure here with the 15-minute closing bearish, we should have potential downside. Potential downside. I didn't hear your bias. Are you sell or buy bias? At the moment, still sell. So now we did create this structure here. Counter bias buys potential. What size will you trade on gold? 50 lot. Making $1 million today. 50 lot. So if you ain't ready, then you ain't ready. I'm hoping for a big move down. Keep on hoping, brother. That's the worst thing to do. Don't hope. Plan. Hope is not going to get you anywhere. I'm in college. I'm also preparing for CFA level 1. Should I learn to trade? I am from India. What does having to why does everyone from India need to mention they are from India? What does it have to do with anything? What's your thoughts on crypto right now? Yesterday's webinar, end of webinar, talk about crypto as well, more in depth, but no, not looking too good. Probably a little bounce and then some more downside with the scares that are going on. Yeah, you can trade and study CFA, man. You can trade and study CFA. CFA is not easy, so you need to study pretty hard. There won't be too much that you can apply from trading to CFA. It is different. You know, CFA is a lot of theory. Anyone have the same problem I had that happened on IC markets 20 to 26, 01, 29, where they shut down the system and when they came back, SL was changed or in wrong direction? I did see system was shut down, but I was not in a position. So I'm not able to see. Look at this. Now we're coming down 12 minutes for this. Wow. What a decision now we have to make, huh? Because now we have a 5-minute candle coming to close here in about 2 minutes, but we don't have the 15. And historic, but we have taken out these highs up here, taken out these highs up here. How do you differentiate between an A plus setup and B setup? That's something more in depth I would go through maybe with the guys in the exclusive, something like that. It takes time to explain that, man. On YouTube here, I can't explain it in 2 minutes, you know. But in simple terms, like I can help you on YouTube here. Maybe it would be, let me think how to simplify it. There's so many layers, man. You know, there's so many layers. I would say good stop loss placement and good entry confirmation and market position. That's probably going to be your 3 things to differentiate, you know. Yeah, those are going to be your 3 things. But there's a lot of layers, right? How much is the exclusive group? $20,000. $20,000 for the exclusive group. No, I'm joking, man. It's on my website in the description. You can check it out. It's like $50 per month. For 3 days. Could you imagine 20K for 3 days? It is 20K for 50 years. Is that the calculation? I'd have to actually calculate. The crazy thing is, for a year, it's not even $1,000. So I don't think. Maybe. Harry, 25K eval with 200 daily limit, man. 1 micro on gold. So what? You have 200 daily limit loss? 1 micro on gold would be better. Yeah, I think 1 micro is still. 1 micro, you can have a 200 pip stop. So let's say this 5-minute candle did close below, it's 400 pip stop. So you'd be over, huh? So you need 0.05 lot, which they don't have in futures. 0.05. Would I take 1 million for the Porsche? Yeah, sure. If you want to give me 1 million, you can have my Porsche. Take it. I'll put new tires on for you. I'll give you all the modified parts with it. Have it. I sold my house to be in here. Nice, man. You must have been living in a toothpick container. No, a matchstick box. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. Not toothpick. Full tank. Yep. I'll include that as well. Toothpick. I meant to say matchbox, but I said toothpick container. So let's see what happens with gold here, guys. Let's see. You know, this is nice because we have about 8 minutes here. 8 minutes for this candle to close. If we can get below here, maybe we can go tap 500. If we respect it, then we might bounce here. So let's see what's going to go on here. Appreciate everyone showing up to stream. Hopefully you guys enjoying the analysis. Make sure to leave a like if you haven't, and do subscribe to the channel so you can show up. Don't be a stranger here. Here to help, show the trades, show what we're doing in London session. Make some money and leave. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. NASDAQ. What are we saying NASDAQ? So NASDAQ got stuck at this level here. I actually need to open 2 charts here. Let's go bring some 2 charts. Otherwise, we're going to get lost. Look. I do like this NASDAQ if it gets back above there. And below there, I'm not too sure, actually. I'm not too sure. It is possible for sells if we do get below there, but I'm not too sure just yet. Counter bias on NAS? Yeah, a little bit of a bounce I'm playing from this 4-hour demand zone here. You see? We reached a 4-hour demand zone. Look at this daily higher low pattern. Every time we fall short, higher low, higher low, higher low. So I feel like if we are going to bounce, potential zone for bouncing. Plus, I'm only doing it on a 5-minute. So even if it fails, you know, it won't be too bad. But, you know, we tapped the 4-hour target, filled the LTAs. Would like close above previous 5. Yeah, that's where I have my line marked. So let's see how NAS goes here. It's actually a...
Hey, Harry.
Yo, man.
I took this trade just now. Gold on the 1 minute. The plan was that it's gonna range and it's gonna, reject from the 1 hour and then go up a little bit. A quick scalp.
I'll check it in a minute, man. I'll just concentrate on NAS and I'll check it in a minute for you.
Thank you, sir.
Let's see how deep this closes here. Deeper it closes, harder it is to take. I do want to see some sort of good bottom wick without the 1 minute structure here. I want to see if I can get away with this 31 point stop loss here, which is not really the best spot here. You can see it's somewhere below here. So it's a bit hard for stop loss. We don't have risk to reward to get back to the 1 hour. So we need to see a deep bottom wick to get better stop loss here. Because I only have about 22 pips here, so I'm trading negative risk to reward. Yes, we could fill the whole range. I can use that as break even, but even though it's just getting deep, closing, look at this, man. Higher and higher and higher here, making it a lot more difficult to grab an entry at the moment. So I need to see some sort of decent bottom wick. That will give me the confidence that liquidity is grabbed and I can try push through this 1 hour level here and use that as break even. But I need to see that confirmation. 34 point stop loss. 1 to 1 is all the way up here. It's possible we reach it, but I want to see price come down, make me some 1 minute structure, and then I can enter breaking the high. I can use that as stop loss, as it shouldn't need to break that. So it is doing a nice pullback, which is what I want to see here. We are retesting something. We just retest this 5. So that is pretty nice to see. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that, man. That's pretty nice, man. I think I'm gonna give it a shot if we break the high. Makes sense for me, that. Stops under the wick. Let's see if 1 minute structure forms, and then where it forms, we can play with that. But for now, the way it's forming, very good bottom wick. I think we can put stops under the wick, because really it shouldn't need to break it. But this is exactly why we wanted to wait for that, because we need the liquidity. Now the question is, can I enter on this bottom wick? That is what I'm also thinking at the back of my head right now. Can I enter on this bottom wick? Now the only issue I don't like is we're back inside this range. When price will be inside this range, it's going to be a problem. Whereas if we were outside the range, pulling back outside the range, and then we were buying outside the range, it's a lot different. Because outside the range, we have a lot more probabilities. Whereas inside the range, this could close bearish inside the range. Next candle come, we don't even continue up today. We don't take the position, right? So that's the issue, I mean, the past recent days, we've had a lot of days here where we've just put a buy stop, but it doesn't trigger. Yeah, I don't like this, just pushing down now, but we'll see what happens. I want to quickly check gold. Gold trying to get back above here. Interesting on gold. Counter bias on gold above the 4 hour support is not mad. It's not mad, but that's where our counter bias has to come. 1 minute for this 15 to close here. Hopefully this can flip, close the 15 bearish. Let's go back to NAS. 1 minute not looking promising, man. 15 is actually turning around here. So I think I'm going to delete this sell stop at the moment. Not sell stop, this buy stop at the moment here. Stop loss is getting a bit big as well. So I'm going to delete that one. Doesn't make sense. Now, I could consider sells with something breaking below the structure with the 15-minute candle closing bearish. But it looks a bit in indecision, huh? We'll see how this closes in 49 seconds. If all of a sudden some buyers take control here from this zone and we close somewhere up here, we could still re-put the buy back in. But I just didn't want to be in that situation where maybe it flips suddenly before, which is rare, but I'm not able to add NAS 100 on MT5. I'm not seeing it. Yeah, it could be called US Tech. Check US Tech. Or US 100, Mirko is saying. So yeah, one of those. Bro, please help me for $60. I want to purchase funded account. I have tried many Indian traders, but no one helped me from India. I think foreign traders much better than Indian traders. अरे यार तुम बहुत मुश्किल है यार. Can you believe I tried to beg in Indians, but it doesn't work because the Indians are not helping me to buy funded account. So now let me go beg to non-Indians. You're a smart man. I'll tell you one thing, man. I'll tell you one thing. You need to go online and you need to search Lund Trader. If you find Lund Trader, he will help you with everything and you will enjoy also. So check Lund Trader. This is the #1 guy to help you with $60. So go and check Lund Trader. He will help you with everything. Everything, all your needs. So that's my advice to you, man. That's my advice to you. Right, we're bouncing it, but no bottom wick. What is gold doing? Gold, wow, gold also bounced no bottom wick. Gold got back above the highs here. That's a shame, no bottom wick, man. That's a shame. There is no, not friendly. Not friendly, but we'll wait. Have you ever watched one Indian stream trading? Yes, I've watched one Indian stream trading. Looking for EU close below 4-hour bearish. Take S1 or S5. Let's have a look, man. Yeah, that's fine. Maybe you can get somewhere in here as well if it doesn't react off the 4-hour. This was your 1-minute trade here.
Yes, sir.
Bottom of range.
But I gotta explain, right? Bottom of range, the 1 hour is the white line, and it's been rejecting off of that quite nicely, and tried to go down multiple times. And the idea is that if it was a huge bottom wick, and that was the trigger. If it goes up and flips, and then I'm taking it on a flip, and I just want a little move. I'm not even looking top of the range. I'm just looking like a little bit. Ended up playing out a lot. You can see that
doing the where you move immediately to break even once it's in profit.
Yes. I moved in basically like next probably like 5 seconds. It went down a little bit, but it was only like 50% way to my stop loss. Once it went back up, I moved it, and it just went straight into profit and hit my take profit.
All right. Yeah, we'll see how it develops, that, man. Give it time. Needs data, right?
It's cool that I caught the very beginning of the move, and It was
Yeah, it's cool. Now you're like, oh, if I held.
of course, it's always lost profit that
But
you think, okay.
yeah, but no, you have the right mindset. Harry, would you tell me why it's an issue not to have bottom wick? Because it can flip here, man. It can flip, and then you're gonna be in drawdown. Because we don't want to be running this stop loss here, right? We can take this trade without bottom wick, but we have to run maybe 600 pip stop loss. I really want to be running like a 200 pip stop loss, which is still crazy, but it's what we're dealing with. So with a 200 pip stop loss here, yeah, it's, you know, this is where my stop loss is going to be. This can easily come back, retest there, and I'm going to lose the trade. I guess one of your parents are Indian? No, it's because in Dubai we have a lot of Indians. Majority of the workforce here is Indian, so you have to you learn the language. Well, not the language, but you learn some stuff, you know, enough to get by. Keeping an eye on this, maybe a close back above here, we can go again. So I have it on my other monitor. Do you have bottom wick on 15 for NAS? No. Same as gold, they both opened up together. So probably if gold moves down, NAS might move. They're moving together, which is not normal. Yeah, London Open we have in 9 minutes. Bro, for your NAS swing position, you're planning to close some? Not yet, man. Not yet. Not too scared just yet, man. For me, just daily retest this, to be honest. Until we break structures, I'm not too scared, you know? You're not losing too much here on the big scheme of things, you know? 4% is not crazy. It's normal. So until we really start to break down, then I'll take it like I'm happy. Like realistically, I'm looking, okay, if we come back here to about 40% where we break these daily structures, then I'll take 20% profit. Once we break these daily structures, I'll take 20% profit, because then I feel like I can buy back lower. Because the time you take profit, you're thinking, can I buy back lower? Right, which is very important to be able to buy back lower. Otherwise, you're just going to be in a smaller position. Because remember, the lower this comes, I could just add on to my current position. I don't have to take out. If I have free liquidity, I add. All right, so we're trying to get back above this line here. Let's see. 2 minutes. Let's see if we blast though. That's the problem. 2 minutes is quite some time. We need to chill here. I don't want to come back up close to this 1 hour. Last 1 minute needs to relax a bit. What are we looking like? 28? Ah, getting bigger now. Is it just me? But on future, I have a massive gap on. Oh no, it fixed itself. I saw this huge gap on 1 minute, but now it fixed itself. You don't even have a 1 minute close above, so you can't even enter this on 1 minute. What time frame can you? Can't enter on 15 because no bottom wick. And now we're gonna come tap that 1 hour. Yeah, that's a bit boring price action, to be honest. Especially when it gives you no entry. You could enter on a 30 minute, but look at stop loss, man. Just absolutely waste, man. Waste, man, stop loss. 15 minute, you can't enter here. You could enter on this, but again, you're running silly stop loss. 54 points doesn't make too much sense at the time. 5 minute is perfect. You're just waiting for it, and if it doesn't give it to you, then too bad. Too bad. Look at that. It's gonna go tap the 1 hour now, and too bad. Still no bottom wick on 15. Yeah, I was gonna rely on this structure that's formed here, not to worry about the bottom wick since we have all these structures. But even that's not giving me an option. But it's like that. Gold here. What is gold wanting to do? Let's go see where we are on daily. I wonder if we're going to react off these daily supports. I would like to see what price is doing on lower time frame at these zones.
Harry, you know one thing I wanted to share, and I wanted to run it by you. Like right now, the gold makes some crazy moves every day. It's like, you know, thousands of points, or you know, hundreds at least. And remember that like the one we had this idea where if it's an all-time high and it's pushing, you don't really want to close. You kind of want to trail it because that's, you know, super duper. And I'm thinking that right now, gold is, even though it's not all-time high, but just because of the moves being so
you
massive,
should be trailing, man. You should be
if
trailing.
you enter at anything,
Well, we
you
spoke
enter
about that last week to you. I told you that last week.
Maybe that's why I'm thinking like that. So like, yeah, trailing now is, you can pass your hold in, you know, like easy, whatever. You get it.
Of course, that's a no-brainer. Or even closing half is not that bad these days because of how much we move.
You just have to enter and not close. Just, it's criminal
You
to
have
close.
to. You have to close at some point because you know the pullbacks are nasty, huh?
True.
Like
if 1
this
minute
here,
break structure or something.
if you enter here, you know, and you're up 500 pips, but you don't close. Now you know you lose that 500 pips.
Gotta trail something somehow, somewhere.
That's what I mean. So you have to trail.
Have to trail, right?
But you have to have a trailing strategy, right? The one we have.
It's a good one. I like it.
Yeah, that would be. Why are you not interested in crypto? I am interested in crypto, bro. I've been in crypto before I started trading, man. DAX actually pretty nice 15-minute close above, huh? No 5-minute structure was sketchy. But we need to see, today's Monday, we need to see if DAX is giving power or no power. 28 only gave you 14 right before the open. Now you're in a risky position. Gold here, London Open coming here, trying to make a higher low above this 5. We could take a little bit of a scalp. Let's see. I wonder if London is going to turn the market around. Would be extremely interesting if it decides to do that. Cheers, Joe. See you for NYSE, bro. Okay, let's see. We're getting On crypto, when is a good time to buy? It depends on your long-term plan. Trading it, dollar cost average is going to be your best strategy in crypto if you want hassle-free. You know, buy on pullbacks, dollar cost average. If you don't know what dollar cost average is, do a Google search. Not a complicated concept. How will the 1 hour candle close here? 27 seconds. Very strong candle. Have we had an engulfing candle yet? We did here and it failed. Wow. But did we test? We didn't test. We tested the wicks. Wow, that 15 looks sketchy, huh? I wonder if we're going to turn around from here, huh? I wonder if we're going to turn around from here. Oh, shit. Need to think how I can get in on a turnaround here. Wow, no bottom wick as well. Rejection candle here. Or change of structure for yeah, I'm trying to think right now how I want to get involved, because the 15-minute has been the best. Every time we get a 15-minute candle closing bearish, it's just easy as, huh? So I'm even contemplating just to wait 15 minutes. Because the thing I fear right now is we can go for a retest here, which is fine for the retest to happen, but that could lead to buys because we might want to bounce in London session. We don't know if we're full on sell mode today in London session. What I would love to see is this 15-minute candle close bearish. Look, it's worked 100% of the time today. If we take it and it fails, we would be the time it doesn't work. So there we have probabilities. Plus it's an actual setup. Here, 15 close bearish, amazing move. 15 close bearish, amazing move. 15 close bearish, amazing move. 15 close bearish, no break of low, no move. 15 close bearish, break of low, amazing move. 15 close bearish, break of low, amazing move. Here we close that support, invalid setup. 15 close bearish here, above support, invalid setup, failed. Close below the support here, break of low, amazing move. So if we can get this 15 close bearish, hopefully I can repeat amazing move. Otherwise it's going to retest this 5-minute structure here. It will move down a little bit more, retest the 5-minute structure. We start to bounce out of here. 15 won't close bearish. So let's see. Right, let's see. So this is exactly why we want to see the 15 here. Because this is the retest it could be. We'll look here on futures. So on futures, we actually did test it already. So that's interesting. Anyways, appreciate you guys showing up to stream though. Pleasure to have all of you guys. Shout out to you. Make sure to show up Monday to Friday. Catch bangers. Listen to good tunes. And learn to make money, man. That's what we want to do. And also, if you're not an ICT trader, leave a like on the stream. DAX had a good push. Yeah, always tricky with the open here. Wow, that's a very difficult open. No bottom wick. DAX with a pullback can give us options. But you know, DAX been a bit sketchy. NASDAQ has been moving nice here, right? This is what we wanted to be part of. Unfortunately, did not give us an entry. Right, we wanted this candle to close above here, and you can see the idea that we wanted to play today. Beautiful idea. So that's annoying, right? That's annoying when that happens, but it's just part of the trading game, right? You could analyze everything correctly, but the last piece of the puzzle is not there, and then your trade fails. But the key thing is you have to follow your plan, because that last piece of the puzzle is what that little devil on your shoulder is telling you to break that rule. And the time you break that rule, it fails. But the time you watch it, it works out all the time, right? All the time it works out. But the time you do it, fails. It's always the freaking way. I've lost so much money like that. So I just, over time, I came to understand that it's just better to have your plan and follow your plan when something happens, you know? I got a consistent method for a synthetic indices. Should I learn currencies? Yeah, I think synthetic indices are very risky, and I don't think they're going to last for a very long time. They're basically a gambling item. So I think you should focus on learning a strategy for longevity in this game. Am I seriously gonna have to run 300 pip stops? Yeah, I guess so. Welcome to gold. It's not that bad. $300 pip stops is what in lot size to risk like 1.2k, 0.4 lot? Yeah, 0.35. What's the plan on gold? Well, if this 15-minute candle closes bearish, I expect gold to sell. So I will attempt to sell if this 15 closes bearish. That's why I didn't want to enter on the 5, because this is what we've seen. We've seen inconsistency on the 5 until the 15 closed bearish. Now, if we are going to continue bullish here, I mean, you could technically buy this 5 to get back up here, but we're not fully bullish bias. If we were bullish bias, I would do that. I would just take a buy from there. But we're not. So for me, because we could continue lower high, potential 1 minute lower high. It's a potential. So I rather just take a continuation trade and probably try to buy gold above the highs, because we have volume, we have range. If I can catch a small scalp here, I'm happy. I'm happy if I can take a small scalp here. Guys, also be sure to check out the Telegram here as well. We're posting analysis, trade updates, stuff like that. I don't know why that's small. So I'll send you this. It's free. So come join us in there. Sending you New York updates and stuff like that. Worth to have a look, I would say. Future giveaways we're going to do in there because Telegram just launched its giveaway option, which is really nice. It's really nice. So we can select giveaways really easily. Oh wait, I sent you wrong link. Don't join that link. That's the wrong link. Let me get you the right one. There we go. My bad. This should be the right one. Let's double check. Can someone join it just so I can double check? Now we have 200 people. Let's see if someone joins it. It goes up. Goal closed above, but we don't have stop loss, guys. This is the problem right now. No stop loss, right? We don't want to really run here. 500 pip stop loss, yeah? Let's not FOMO. Alright, yes, it is the right one. So enjoy that, guys. Have a read through the old messages. Some good points in there. Can you give me $100? I give you best wishes and your family. Thank you. You do futures giveaways? Which prop firms? I mainly do Top Step, but if you don't have Top Step, then I do other prop firms, you know. We did beginning of the year's a heavy one. Next one is going to be actually very soon in the exclusive group. We're going to do one this month as well for futures prop firm. We're going to do 5 futures prop firm giveaways in the exclusive group. We're going to do that this week. Probably by Wednesday or something. What do you think about Top Step? I mean, they're like a standard, you know. It's like they're one of the biggest. They do pay out, which is good, you know. Their platform has, you know, some issues. So you have to just get used to it. No prop firm is perfect. No one's perfect in this industry. Everything has problems in terms of platforms, brokers, everything. It's just how it works. So let's see what's happening here on NAS. Do you add on screen the TPs? Yeah. Nas here looks interesting for continuation. Wow, check out that 1 hour is beautiful. Look at the 1 hour close above, guys. 30-minute. Just we have this problem here. This is the only problem we're dealing with. If we can push through this, we will have no issues. $15-minute needs to close above here. Let's see how it closes and then we'll see what we can do. There's a previous 4 hour there as well. Yeah, we crossed through twice here though. Gold, what happened to gold? Closed back in the range here. Liquidity grab back in the range. 15-minute close bullish though with liquidity grab. So that 15-minute didn't give us a bearish close, which sucks. Because that was going to be our sell option. Now we look maybe a bit more of a buyer's market if we can get back above the 5, and that would be our trade. Like a 5-minute close above here. Stop loss about like 180. And then we can target this 15-minute support here. I think that should be the plan. Let's see. No risk, no Ferrari, no. Harry, I made a small gamble account on Friday and somehow I came out on top. Question is, do I give it all back? Damn. If you want to make a gamble account, the best thing is to use a deposit bonus for a gamble account. Right? That's the best thing. Because then even if you blow up, so let's say with a deposit bonus, so for example with Vantage, they give 150% deposit bonus for us. If you put $100 to gamble, you said you want to gamble it, have some fun. That's fine if you agree with that. But then they give you 150% deposit bonus. So you get another $150. So even if you lose the initial 150, you still have buying power to try and make it back. So you get a little bit of free gambling money. So that's the best thing to do for a gamble account. That's what I would do for a gamble account. But hey, I don't encourage that for most people, because you shouldn't be really building bad habits like that. I prefer you don't build bad habits. It is good because imagine if you had $100 in your account and you lost your trade. So you had $100 in your account, you lost your trade, and then you blew the $100. Now your account will be blown. But if they give you 150% deposit bonus, then at least if you blow, you still have 150. So you could run it back up because that's how gamble accounts are, right? They're always changing. So you could run it back up and all of a sudden you're back up, you know? To be honest, I could see my emotions coming through. I guess it's good to train that as well. It's good to train that as well. All right, 1 minute. Let's see if we close above here. Close above the 5. We can get a little bit of a scalp. I say it's a scalp, but it's a big scalp. 200 pip scalp. Probably need to go break of this high, to be honest. Let's see if we can get away with stops here. A little bit rough. Good bottom wick, we will be able to. Let's hope it doesn't push here last 8 seconds. Let's see if we can get a good bottom wick here. Then we can try it back to this 1 hour. So I need to see a good bottom wick. Can we get a deeper bottom wick here? I need something a little bit better here. We have no 1 minute structure. Because I'm trying to run aggressive stop loss here, guys. Because this stop loss doesn't make sense, huh? Right now, this stop loss is 300 pips. What am I gonna do? Even targets up here, like structural targets up here, is 280. So if we can just get a little 1 minute pullback here, I could use that to my advantage. You can take it and run the 300 pip stops, but if you're holding drawdown, it's not gonna be fun. Like, this is definitely a target up here. We just need something. Like, it's okay if it pops up a little bit, then comes back towards us. It's fine. Like, you could definitely take it and hope for the best. It's fine. Which seems to be the case here, man. Man, we just have so much pressure. Even 1 minute doesn't want to pull back. Yeah, I just couldn't do it. It doesn't make sense for me. It's FOMO, you know? For me, it's FOMO to run 300 pip stops at the highest point of the day. I need to push all the way up here just to get a 1-to-1. You know? Makes no sense for me here. If it does pull back on 1 minute, I'll be interested. Otherwise, it makes no sense. I'm just taking random trades and hoping for the best. Isn't your bias bearish? Yeah, that's why I need the confirmation. Because we have bearish bias. So we need the confirmation. Otherwise, we're just, you know, we're just taking random stuff. It's not random, but it's like, you know, really tough to get proper stop loss. But that's fine. We'll see. We just have so much bullish pressure. Look at this one. No pullbacks. Normally we could get maybe a bottom wick to somewhere here. And then I could take that entry. And then I can put aggressive stop loss down here like this. Just below this tiny structure here. While trading on 15-minute, do we still need 1 minute structure? No, we don't need it. We don't need it. Because your 15-minute stop loss is going to be way bigger. Like right now, if I was trading on a 15-minute, my stop loss would be around 650 pips. So I don't care about a 1 minute structure. But you have to make the choice. Do you want to run a 650 pip stop loss? Just to get a 1-to-1 out of the market, market has to push all the way back past these highs to get a 1-to-1, man. It's not even past a 1-to-2 or something. We want to have better risk to reward here. We want to get tighter entries. We want to at least have a 1-to-2 range so that we could close at a 1-to-1, you know? Can you look at GJ? Man, why bother with GJ, man? It's just a waste of time. Waste of time. I mean, yeah, you could take this on 15. Why not? It is a setup. But it's just wasted time. Let's see if we can capitalize off something. I like NASDAQ, but you see, this is the problem with that zone, right? I talked about taking NASDAQ buys, but we're stuck at this zone. Only thing I'm thinking of on gold right now is a little 1 minute scalp, huh? We have this 1 minute structure. If we can close above here, we could catch a quick scalp, get something from the market. We have the volume to do it. You know, if not, pull back trades down here to trade back up. Yep, that's also nice. But we're rejecting this 15, so let's see if buyers come back, take control, or do we get this candle to flip and come down lower? I just wish this type of candle that we have here happened here first. Boom. I swear, this buy. Actually, would it have given us a 1-to-1, guys? After all that. How much is that? 140. Stop loss here was 240. No, man. 100 pips off. Okay, that's interesting. I would have had to go break even at that previous 15. So actually, this would have been a break even trade. Especially with no 1 minute structure, guys, you have nothing to protect you. This thing can dump all the way down here. So that's makes you feel better always. Are you planning to trade Asian this week? Possibly, yeah. I mean, today it was good, obviously. I just need to... I always make Asian decision based on how NY has closed. All right, on gold here, guys. I'm gonna chill with the guys in the exclusives. I just found you. Is it on every day? I'm loving it. Yeah, bro. We're on Monday to Friday, bro. We've been doing this for a long time. You can check my stream journal. Since 2023, I've been trading live transparently every single day. Every single day, London session, every single trade is recorded. You can go check from the first trade, any trade. You can click on, check the time. Boom. Check this out. 12 o'clock it said. Man, look at the old thumbnail. Oh man, this is gonna be embarrassing. This is gonna be embarrassing. Look at the face, bro. Damn, this is when we only had 39 wins on stream, man. Look at the setup. Damn. Wick fill entry here, huh? Look at that top wick. Should be able to run stop loss above the top wick. Let's see if I get a better entry here. Nostalgic this. Oh, then gold here wanted to give an entry. Maybe gold closes below here. Oh, no entry here. Closed at 4-hour support. Nice. Trade to 4-hour support. So yeah, we do a lot of stuff, man. Let's go see. This is pretty nostalgic, man. Let's go see this. I don't know. This one, let's see. What happened to this entry here? What was this? Oh, nice. Breakout trade on GJ, huh? Breakout trade on GJ. Check this out. This was the good old days, huh? Yeah, straight to TP. Look at the size of this 15 candle. Look at me chilling, man. Position in profit. I'm chilling. Anyways, let's check out gold because I've been watching gold on my other monitor here and it's trying to get above. We don't have the best wick here on this, but on futures we have. 1 minute is still sketchy. We don't have a 1 minute stop just yet. We need this 1 minute to close bearish. Right? We don't have a 1 minute stop. We need this 1 minute to close bearish. Then maybe we can do something with it for a scalp. Again, we can't run stop loss here. We're not getting risk to reward. 300 pips is not going to do it for us, guys. If we're going to take a scalp, we need something that's going to be tight knit, you know? How many win rates do you have on stream this year? You can check my stream journal. Alright, 32 seconds for this 1 minute candle to close. Maybe I could try a very tight scalp here. 70 pip stop loss. Just push it. Let's see. Looks like it's not closing above yet. I think I want to take it on futures here. Yeah, if we're gonna just fail here, I'm gonna call stream, man. And then I'm just gonna see if I can take something later. $195 stop. PDR holding, yes. Future has no spreads? No, you see this number here? That's your spreads. So it's about 1 pip right now. People lie who saying future no spreads, no slippage. Not, it has. Yeah, gold is going down, but NQ is. I've been watching NQ on my other monitor. NQ is trying here. We might get one more. We might get one more push here on NQ. At least to come back test this 15. Then we can go break even there. Let's see. 50 seconds. We see if we can close above. Let's see if it wants to close above. It's trying its best. Last 19 seconds. Can it do it? Or is it gonna fail? For one more push here. Give us the push into here. These highs. 8 seconds. I don't know, guys, if you can do it. No, it can't. All right, I'm gonna call it. I appreciate everyone goals going down as well. I appreciate everyone showing up to stream. There could be setup come later, guys, but I'm not gonna be online. I'm gonna be taking it myself, but I'm gonna give you guys the plan, so listen up before you leave. Sells can still make sense on gold. 1 15-minute candle bearish, guys, will be something of interest. 9 minutes, we could see a 15-minute candle close bearish here. You get an entry with good stop loss on 5. Don't disregard it. Just make sure it's not at supports like this, yeah? If we're sitting at supports right at the top of supports here, you're going to have issues. So if we're below it, especially below here, you can grab some nice entries and maybe look for some downside pressure, okay? I'm going to catch you on tomorrow's stream. I'll update you guys about New York, and we'll see what happens. Hopefully I see you guys tomorrow. It was a pleasure having you on stream. And yeah, just unlucky with the NASDAQ here. And then looking for buys here was very difficult to find the buy, and we would have been stopped out break even, right? We would have been stopped out break even. So nothing really to worry about in terms of missing positions. But this pullback here, let's see what happens, right? Catch you guys on tomorrow's stream. Much love. Have a good rest of your day. Stay disciplined. Make some money. Let's get it, guys. Take care and peace. Much love. See you guys.